your Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So, for any working or divination that you do, it's good to clear out all the negative energy before you get started. It creates a vacuum, and then all the good energy can flow right in. So, what I'd like for you to do just think of all the hate, all of the negativity, any anger that you're holding on to, any sickness that you've been feeling, any pain. I want you to wad all of those feelings up into a tight little ball, and I want you to send them right here into this flame. Yeah, send them right here. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, Cancer. Awesome job. For the readings today, I will be using the Cosmic Tarot. And then to clarify, I'm going to be using the Stranger and Stranger playing card deck. I have some crystals as well. This one is an opal. And then I have this one's malachite. I like it a lot because it looks like ice cream. And it's got this really rough side on the bottom. That's pretty cool. These are chunks of quartz. And I'm going to use them in the videos this month the way I used the opals last month. this rough part on the back. And then there's this one, just really shiny on this side and this side, and really rough back here. And then I have this little baby one, which is very multifaceted. But then it's got this weird little pocket on one side. And these are all Tibetan quartz points. Alright, Cancer, it's time for your August 2020 reading. And it looks like you're showing up in your reading right away, although this could also be Pisces, depending on if you're involved with another water sign or not. And this Queen of Cups is like a very matriarchal, very nurturing energy, but she's showing up here in the reverse. This could also be about your mother. And the card crossing it is the Seven of Wands. So you can see this guy is being attacked on all sides by others, and perhaps you're feeling very defensive and very closed off. So that would be that Queen of Cups energy in the reverse. side, so it probably ended well for you. Here, in the present position, we have the Star card, and it's upside down. I think that you're afraid to come into your own power. So we have the Seven of Wands here, and the Star card, and the Queen of Cups, all talking about your current state, and this Queen of Cups energy and the Star card being upside down. I very much get the sense that you're afraid to be open about your emotions, and you're also afraid to come into your power, and I think it's because you're afraid of being attacked, or you feel like you're on the defensive for whatever reason. So we'll find out some more about that momentarily. Here in the future, we have the Five of Cups, and it's reversed. So to me, this speaks to a disappointment that hasn't happened yet. And it's, it's very difficult to have things work out the way that you want them to if you're not giving your all, if you're not giving everything that you need to a situation. But we'll find out more about this shortly. So this card talks about your current situation and your place in the world. And we have the Hanged Man, and it's in the reverse. So this is kind of like Bizarro world energy. He has the similar body posture to the World card, and they're kind of inverses of each other. And I kind of read the Hanged Man in the reverse as not being willing to make the sacrifices that you need to in order to be successful the way that you desire. The Hanged Man is kind of like, if you've read the book Thus Spake Zarathustra, he talks about the tightrope metaphor of the tightrope is man, and one platform is a lower level of evolution, and then the other platform is the Superman, and man is kind of like walking from being more primitive to being more refined and evolved. And so the Hanged Man in reverse, I feel like you're shunning that energy. Now in path working with the tarot, the Hanged Man is also the pathway for water, element of water. The next card talks about your place in the world as far as the world is mirrored back at you. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. She's very successful in her own right. Could be earth sign energy. I'm looking to see in this deck. I don't see her particular significator on the card, as far as like some of the cards have like a goat or a bull for Taurus and Capricorn, but she could be Virgo because I see this sheaf of wheat over here, or this little ear of wheat. that being in the reverse. Again, we're looking at this kind of helpless damsel energy where you don't want to have to apply yourself to reap the rewards, is kind of what I'm getting. But I don't think it's because you're lazy. I'm getting it's because you definitely feel like you're on the defensive. This card is about your hopes and fears. Let's see what we have there. And we do have the Sun card here. You're hoping that everything will just magically work out. Let's look at the final two cards. We have the goal or destiny, and then we also have the final outcome card. So the goal or destiny, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and I think that speaks to finding a job that you will enjoy, that you could have this job for the rest of your life. We also have the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands is all about being held down by a burden, and it's kind of an evolution past this Eight of Wands energy. So this Eight of Wands could have represented quitting a job or leaving a job to pursue creative endeavors. But now you just feel like, and you feel like working is a burden when it comes to wanting to accomplish these things, but you have not been able to apply yourself in a way that's going to be productive. That's not to say that you're not capable of doing that. That's just saying that, I mean, it's a very competitive, I see that it is very competitive. I would like to find out more about this, so I'm going to put some cards here. I want to find out more specifically about this future disappointment, so I'm going to put some cards there. And I'd also like to find out more about the Star and the Hanged Man in the reverse, because I really don't get the sense that you're being lazy or trying to avoid responsibility. I feel like you genuinely want better things for yourself, and so I want to find out more about that situation. Excuse me. someone in your life. It's somebody who is very confident, somebody who knows how to put themselves out there. Let's find out more about that. So this card is the Seven of Spades, and it's all about things falling away from you. And it could be things that no longer serve you, or you could just be recognizing what is no longer right for you and what no longer has a place in your life. And I sense that you're probably pretty good at doing that because of this Eight of Wands in your past situations. And the final card here is this Queen of Spades. And this person, these two people, could be the same person. And it's possible that this is someone who is on your side, but they are, they're expecting things from you. Like maybe you have obligations financially to this person that you need to hold up your end of the bargain on certain things. And they're not going to let you weasel out of that. But that they know how to put themselves out there and could help you, then put yourself out there too. Now I pulled 5 cards for this Five of Cups situation. The first one is this Seven of Hearts. Now this card is very deceiving because this person, you can't really see what they look like under there, and there's this, they have this cow skull for a face. So while on one hand they have very small stature, you can't really trust them the way that you might trust a child right off the bat. There's something hidden there. The next card is this Six of Diamonds, and this card is all about, it's like tooth fairy money, right? So when you were growing up, you would lose your teeth, and the tooth fairy would give you money for your teeth, but you knew that at a certain point that money was going to run out because you only have so many teeth. And you had to lose your teeth and give them away. Well, you know, you're basically selling your teeth to the tooth fairy. And who knows what the tooth fairy's doing with them. So this talks to me as far as if you're having to get a job, not being able to trust your boss, and then understanding that there's only a finite amount of money that you can earn in the workforce. Alright, the next card is this Four of Diamonds, and it's all about holding on too tightly to things. And so I think because there have been things that you've held too tightly to, you might not be able to keep them. This next card is, alright, this card's been coming up a lot. This is the Four of Spades, and it could be about mental illness, but it could also be about these different ideas that you have burrowing around in your head. I really get the sense, especially with some of the other stuff on the table here, that you've been antagonized by your thoughts in regards to a lot of situations, especially because this Seven of Wands has come out right away, and I feel like that's a de-evolution from how you have been in the past. And these thoughts make you feel like you're under attack. And we have the Ace of Wands here. I think that you absolutely have the power to manifest the things that you desire. But for whatever reason, you are going to choose to not apply yourself in the way that would make you successful. And that's really just a crapshoot. That's really just like making the wrong decision. But you don't know that it's going to be not the right decision until you make it. And I definitely get the sense that whatever it is that you have been pursuing at this point, however you've been pursuing it, has been not quite the right way to go about it. And I don't say that because I don't want you to succeed. I say that because I see a lot of potential here as far as your ability to manifest and do things. But I'm not seeing that reflected in your present behavior. Alright. And we might get more into that here. So, we have this King of Diamonds card. This could be an earth sign in your life. This could be a friend, a collaborator, or it could be a rival. Let's find out some more about that. Yeah, art of play. So I definitely get the sense that you've been trying to go about earning a living through creative endeavors. And it's possible that this person is a collaborator in some of those creative endeavors. And then the last card is the Queen of Hearts. So you have somebody's love and support in this endeavor. And it's possible that it's this very same person. I get that you have obligations to them, but that they're also very supportive of you and very capable of helping you achieve whatever your creative goals are. So, I think there's a lot of potential here, but it's going to be up to you to properly harness it. And right now, I'm not seeing a lot of signs pointing toward you doing that on your current trajectory. So this could also be talking about you having set this path some time ago. Alright, so we have these pointing from this Ace of Wands or Ace of Clubs down here to this person really wants to help you. And you should, for all intents and purposes, have the resources that you require, but you're holding too tightly to something. Whether it's a particular way of going about things or a particular ideology, there's something that you're holding on to too tightly and it's going to hold you back. And you'd be better off at this point just going ahead and getting another day job. Unless you absolutely change how you're going to go about things. And I don't know if you'll be able to do that. joining me for your August 2020 ASMR tarot forecast. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you'll like, share, subscribe, and comment down below and let me know what you thought. I really appreciate your support. I hope you have a great month. And I'll see you again very soon.